Hey, what's going on? This is another episode of the Reporter Vlog. Haven't did too much vlogging today, but we're back on. Back on now. Anyway, this is another episode of the Reporter Vlog. Like I said, for January 21st, 2025, on a Tuesday. Um, has happened since the last was on there. Uh, TikTok is gone. But that's a free little story before I get started. Uh, and pretty much ain't gonna be on there no more. TikTok is pretty much its own life support. That's what like TikTok is. Uh, for at least I guess you say 90 to 75 days. But a lot of things have happened since our last broadcast and until now. We're gonna try to do a triple header, knock three stories out in one, put it all in one episode. So let's get started. First one, um, Trump cruelty. I guess to put this on the Trump cruelty. um, Trump will issue an executive order targeting immigration and citizenship. I don't know which one is worse, the target on immigration or citizenship. Let's get right to it. This is brought to you by WLKY. Uh, from the AP. It was updated at 11:52 a.m. on January 20th, 2025. 2025. Associated Press. President-elect Donald Trump is going to issue a series of orders aimed at remaking America's immigration policies, ending asylum excess, sending troops to the southern border, and ending birthright citizenship. An incoming White House official says there's a lot in that first paragraph already. So he's planning on shipping the army something that should fight against something that's usually done. A group of people that usually is used to fight against a foreign enemy or enemy that threatens to attack the country in general. So he's planning on using that same army and have them go to the southern border. That same army used to fight against a foreign enemy. He's going to use that army to go to the southern border and ending birthright citizenship. Wow. In other words, if you was born over here, yeah, these probably take away your birthright. Pretty much, it's not going to matter. Not going to matter. And like I said, it has a lot. Like I said, that first paragraph pretty much speaks for itself. Uh, but it's unclear how Trump will carry out some of his executive orders, including ending automatic citizenship for everyone born in the country. Others were expected to be immediately challenged in the courts. Officials spoke on the condition of anonymity to preview some of the orders expected later Monday. Immigrant communities were bracing for the crackdown that Trump, a Republican, had been promising throughout his campaign and again at a rally Sunday just ahead of his inauguration. Officials previewed sweeping update of what uh, swe- sweeping update of what was to come. Officials previewed a sweeping update of what was to come as as the Trump administration gears up to make do on a campaign promise to crack down on illegal immigration and carry out mass deportations. The measures seem designed to bolster border security, including sending an undermined amount of troops to the southern border. One of the key announcements is the effort to end birthright citizenship. One of Trump's most sweeping immigration efforts are yet to redefine what it means to be American. Birthright citizenship means anyone born in the United States automatically becomes an American citizen. Wow. Anyone born in the United States uh, automatically becomes an American citizen. In other words, he's trying to take that away. Born in the United States. Born here. Wow. Birthright citizenship means anyone born in the United States automatically becomes an American citizen. It's been in place for over a century and applies to children born to someone in the country illegally or in the U.S. On a tourist or student visa who plans to return to their home country. Trump's effort to end it certain would face legal challenges. You better believe it. Trump also intends to suspend refugee settlements for 4 months. Officials said that's a program that for decades had allowed hundreds of thousands of people from around the world fleeing war and persecution to come to the United States. In other words, if you are from a third world country, Donald Trump is trying to take away uh, the asylum. The asylum. You can't come here. I'm just reading it. I'm just reading it. You form your own opinion of this garbage. I'm just reading it. Trump also intends to suspend the refugee settlement for 4 months. Officials said that's a program that for decades has allowed hundreds of thousands of people from around the world fleeing war and persecution to come to the U.S. In other words, it's not our problem. It'll sum up at a paragraph why this got to read. Trump similarly suspended the refugee program at the beginning of his first term, and then after reinstating it, cut the number of refugees admitted to the country every year. Man. So basically, there we have it. There we have it. In other words, like I said, if you was born here, um, mm, he's gonna try to take it away. Donald Trump gonna try to take it away. Hopefully, hopefully the Supreme Court has enough sense to fight him and defeat him when it comes to that, because they don't make no sense within itself. You was born here, so you can't stay here. It doesn't matter. It don't make no sense. When it come down to come down seeking asylum, which is something else he wants to take away as a straight out selfishness and and plain on that's not caring. Heartlessness. That's even a better word. But is this nothing new when it comes to him? So it ain't nothing new. The American people allowed him back in. So it's your champ. This is your champ, and he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. You don't care who he steps on or what the or what the consequences of, as long as he does his thing at that particular time. But I don't know which one is heartless. Take away the birthright citizenship, or take trying to stop asylum cities uh, from from people that are running away from third world countries. And everybody knows in the United States know that third world countries are not paradises. That you that people will want to run back to. That's why some people need to switch places for a moment. The rich, that's the only way the rich and the people that never been through nothing will understand. They need to switch places with them people that are trying to get away from them third world countries and see how it feels. It understands how it feels. They'll be running back to the United States just like them. But it is what it is. It's what's happening. What happens when you allow somebody back in that already showed you who he was? Already showed you who he was from the beginning. 'Cause played on your weaknesses, played on your suffering, use it to wiggle his way back in. He used your own suffering, your own weaknesses at that particular time to wiggle his way back in to the White House. Man, but let's move on. You got any opinions on this story? Just drop them in the comment section of this episode of a reporter. It's part of the episode of this episode of the reporter of I'll pick them up. Or I'll pick it up. No, well, righty, let's on to the next one. On to the next one. All right. Hanging out days of hanging out in Starbucks are over. This story's been on my. This story's been on my page for a while. Um, and this is another ooh, the crazy movie. People used to go in Starbucks, and used to be if this is true, which it pretty much is, it's used to be a place where you can go in and just relax. But now they done took away, they switch that policy now. Uh, wow, that's all you can say with these switches. but it takes some to ruin it for everybody. All right, let's get right to it. And then Starbucks will cost you as companies reverses its open door policy. Mm. In other words, if you're gonna go in Starbucks, you got put the you got pay. You know what? You got to pay just to go stay in Starbucks. That's what that's what this story is pretty much saying. You can't go in there with your computer. You can't go in there with your cell phone. You can't go in there with your laptop and sit around like you used to. You have to pay to pretty much sit down in there uh, and relax. Pretty much, you got paid just to relax in Starbucks. Mm. Okay, this is brought to you by the Huffing AP story. I think this. Hold on, let me see. Yep, the Huffington Post. Okay, here now Starbucks will cost you as companies versus its open door policy. In other words, like I said, it's brought to you by the Huffington Post, published by Deanne Durbin on January 15th, 2025 at 5:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to hang out and use the restroom at Starbucks, you're going to have to buy something. That's a thrill. Starbucks on Monday said that it was reversing a policy that invited everyone into its stores. A new code of conduct, which will be posted in the company-owned North American stores, also bans discrimination, harassment, consumption of outside alcohol, smoking, vaping, drug use, and panhandling. Starbucks spokesperson J.C. Anderson said the new rules are designed to help prioritize paying customers. Anderson said more than other retailers already have similar rules. We want everyone to feel welcome and comfortable in the stores, yeah, at a cost. Anderson said by setting clear expectations for behavior and use our spaces, we can create a better environment for everyone. The code of conduct warns of violators will be asked to leave. Says the store may call law enforcement if necessary. Starbucks said employees would seek training to enforcing the new policy. New rules will reverse an open door policy put in place in 2018 after two black men were arrested at the Philadelphia Starbucks where they had gone for a business meeting. The individual store had a policy of asking non-paying customers to leave, and the men hadn't bought anything. But the arrest, which was caught on the video, was a major embarrassment for the company. At the time, Starbucks chairman Howard Schultz said he didn't want people to feel less than if they were refused access. We don't want to become a want to become a public bathroom, but we're going to make it the right decision 100% of the time and give people the key. Schultz said. Since then, though, employees and customers have struggled with unruly and even dangerous behavior in stores. In 2022, Starbucks closed 16 stores around the country, including 6 in Los Angeles, 6 in its hometown of Seattle, for repeated safety issues, including drug use and other disruptive behaviors that threaten staff. The new rule comes as part of a push by Starbucks, the new chairman and CEO, Brian Nichols, to revigorate the chain sagging sales. Nico has said that he wants Starbucks to recapture the community coffee house feeling. It used to have before the long drive-through lines, mobile order backups, and other issues made visit more of a chore. Hmm. So, like I said, it takes a few to ruin for it all. Pretty much disorderly conduct and there's people acting crazy doing what they want to do. Pretty much force Starbucks hand to reverse their open door policy. When you deal with people, sooner or later you can't pretty much can't have none. Because there's always gonna be somebody gonna take advantage of advantage of it, pretty much. And they definitely didn't want another uh, racial situation to occur. So you gotta do what you gotta do. So what do you think about this story as well? Yeah. If you got any comments on this story, this old story about the reverse, about Starbucks reversing its open door policy. Drop a comment in the comment section of this Dream One episode. I'll pick it up. Okay, off to the last episode. Dog found frozen in snow and parking lot after Louisville's big winter storm. Hmm. It's brought to you by WLKY, of course. Uh, Updated at 3:13 p.m. on January 20th, 2025. Publisher Alex Succo. All found frozen to snow in the parking lot after Louisville's big winter storm. Hmm. Um, Louisville's big snowstorm earlier this month made for treacherous conditions outside. There was no place for dog or anyone to be left there or to fend for themselves, but nonetheless, golden retriever was found alone in a Louisville parking lot the day after about 10 inches of snow fell. Hmm. Storm wrapped up on January 6th, and the next day a dog was spotted outside the Lowe's in Bradford Manor. According to the Golden Retriever Rescue and Adoption of Needy Dogs, a Good Samaritan visiting from Houston took the dog in and brought him to Louisville Metro Animal Services in hopes that the family would pick him up. Fortunately, they never did. Now he's in the care of Grand, and will soon be up for adoption. Because he was found in the snow with frozen fire, they are calling him Jack Frost. His foster family says Jack Frost is sweet, sights and lies on command, and is house trained. You're not quite ready to leave foster care yet, but if you're interested in adopting him, you can get more information here for adoption details. Okay, that would do it. Nice little way to end this triple header. Dog found in the snow and up for adoption. Hopefully, somebody adopted the dude, little dude, and and give him a nice warm home. But that's gonna do it for this one. Uh, this is another episode of the Reporter Vlog with a 3-in-1. Y'all have a good one. Um, um, I'm gone.